A human, oddly enough. We had dozens, if not more, different species around, but humans were still rare. Most of our neighbours had never seen one, but an old Carthax said he'd served alongside a human regiment in the last stand wars. He didn't really elaborate much, but he spoke of them with words of reverence, while his posture spoke of fear. So we had a human. Like any newcomer, particularly one of unusual providence, people were cautious at first, expecting a holodrama heavyweight or a maniacal rage machine. But our new neighbour was just there. They shopped, they visited local cafes, they lent and borrowed from their neighbours amicably. Their house was well kept, and soon enough became host to frequent dinners. Potluck was introduced to our vocabulary, to ecstatic praise and occasional gastrointestinal discomfort. Time went on. Our human married a telek who ran the local pub, which resulted in a notable increase in the varieties of intoxicants, the legality of which was occasionally questioned, but as the local authorities were customers more nights than not, it was largely a non-issue. There was also a new tradition introduced. It turns out St. Paddy's Day translates exceptionally well across species, both in practice and in pretty weird drinking holiday historical tradition. There was a year of whose species has something like a bagpipe competition, led by a local musician with debatable knowledge of old Earth nation-state identities, and was both a raging success and banned by local, state, and planet ordinances from a repeat. The pub became a centre of the community, and our human was usually behind the bar. Their spouse made sure the lights stayed on, even spent some time as our mayor, but largely, a small town is a small town. Ours just has a human tending bar. Once, years later, when our human's partner had passed and their face had gone from taut skin to deeply creased, another human came to town. They were young, I think, full of vigour and on a trip to, as they put it, find themselves. They were, of course, eventually found at the bar. This is, to the best of all of our recollection, a close guess at the conversation. New human. Holy shit! I didn't expect to find anyone out here. Our friend. Dude, you are surrounded by anyones. Some better than others, but we're all in the same game. What'll it be? New human. No, really. We're real far out. You hiding or something? Our friend. Buddy, I serve a dozen different things to more than that number of folks at a bar. Hell, I own the bar now. I'm just here among friends. New guy. Nah, there's gotta be a story. I gotta know. Tell you what, you tell me. I'll add it to my travel story. I've got 100,000 followers. Your bar will become a destination. Our friend changed. No longer the warm, smiling face we'd all known. Young man, I'm sorry, but you've got this wrong. My story isn't exciting, or fun. It's of a person who did their job well, sometimes too well. As a reward, they were allowed to come out here. So no. Just no. Leave it be. Then, really, none of us know what happened. Our human went to the back room, came back with a few new bottles, sipping from one. The new guy sipped their drink a few minutes and their communicator chimed. We didn't know humans could change colours, but this guy damn near lost the pigment in their skin, paid their tab, and were on the next transport out of town. We never did see another human, at least while I lived. But the bar served great drinks, and life went on.